Good morning, everybody. My name is Abby, and today we're going to be doing a restorative that is done lying on our front bodies. Just a couple of poses that we hold for a long period of time. And what we're looking for in restorative is we're looking for little to no sensation. This is a very gentle practice to allow our bodies to sit and heal. If you have a space around you, carpet, mat, whatever you have available, go ahead and set up in your spot. You may like to have a blanket nearby that is folded and then rolled to be maybe palms width, maybe more, maybe less. You can always adjust this if you need more height. Maybe you have a pillow at the top of your mat for our third pose. And when you're ready, come on down onto your front body on the mat. Taking a minute to settle in. And then lowering yourself down all the way. For this type of practice, you can always add extra cushioning if you'd like. You can have an extra blanket covering your practice area. And when you settle down into your front body, we're going to start to bring our right knee up beside us on the ground, coming up until the foot is either at the calf or the thigh. And maybe it feels good to roll so that you can get that blanket underneath that hip crease. Seeing what the body needs today. And maybe you allow the left cheek to rest on the floor. Maybe you try allowing the right cheek. Hands can come to a cactus to the right and left of you, or they can stay closer into the body. Settling in. while we're here, seeing if we can let go of that to-do list. See if we can let go of things or places we need to be, things we need to do. And just take a moment to be here. If you have a prop underneath your right hip area, go ahead, start pulling that out. And send that right foot back to meet the left. We're going to switch sides. Maybe you bring that blanket around to the other side of you. And then slowly starting to bring your left knee up, the other right. And maybe it comes to about thigh or calf distance. And maybe you see what it feels like to place that prop underneath the hip area. Maybe you roll onto your right side gently to make room onto that left hip. And then, when you're all settled in, finding that stillness once more. Maybe your right cheek is on the floor. Maybe your left cheek. Maybe your hands are in goalpost arms. Noticing what it feels like to allow yourself to be supported and held by the floor. No effort is required. You're just where you need to be. starting to unwind from this pose. Maybe you slowly shift up and pull that blanket out if you have a blanket underneath you. Sending both legs back behind you, and maybe you bring that blanket up by the top of your head. We're coming into Crocodile with both feet extended behind us, staying on our front body. Maybe we stack our palms one on top of the other, making a cradle for our forehead. Resting, allowing the forehead to rest on the back of the hands. Or maybe we bring a layer of that blanket in on top of the hands for a little bit more padding. Maybe you bring in a pillow, the edge of a pillow, just for a little layer. Finding your option here, and then letting yourself drop in. You're welcome to stay in this place of rest and support as long as your body wants, as long as you need. But if the rest of the day is calling you, maybe we start to roll onto one side or the other, just letting ourselves take a break on our side body for a minute. Maybe curling up and letting the knees come up towards the midline of the body. Maybe supporting the head on one of the arms. Pausing here. Maybe start to invite movement back into the toes. Maybe start to move the ankles a bit. And then, when we're ready, pushing up, gently coming up to a seat. Thank you so much for taking this time today for your mind, body, and soul.